So I saw that a lot of you liked my video about which options trading platform is the best to use in the UK. Today I'm going to tell you about which investing platform is best overall for people outside the US. So if you're in the UK or in Europe or in any other country in the world and you want to know which app is the best for you to use, then this video is for you. So I've used many different apps. I have accounts on a lot of apps. I haven't tried every single app. There's always a few that people recommend in the comments that I haven't heard of or haven't tried. But for the most part, I've tried as much as I could get my hands on. So I'm gonna try to keep this video short and simple. There are three main apps that I'm gonna cover today that are my favorite or that I would consider overall to be the best. And I'll tell you why. And also these three apps, each of them could be more suited to a different kind of person. So I'll tell you which one is for which kind of person. So number 3 on the list, in third place, is Interactive Brokers, or IBKR. Previously, I really didn't like it. They seem to have improved it and made like an updated version. It's not like a lot better, but there are some redeemable qualities about it. So I'll go through like the pros and cons of each of these. They allow you to do options paper trading in general, which this is standard throughout the apps, but options trading and options paper trading is not available in the other two. So if you want to do options trading, you would probably want to go for Interactive Brokers or tastytrade, which is the one I mentioned in my previous video, which I'm not going to mention in today's video because this video is not for only options trading. It's for like general stock investing and stuff like that. The other pro is that Interactive Brokers has every single kind of instrument that you could imagine. They have every stock, every instrument, every whatever you can imagine is there. You can even set up an account as a trust or as a joint account with someone else. You can even set up like an account for your underage child within your account, sort of thing. So these kind of things are very unique to Interactive Brokers, and it's great that they offer all these things. However, on the downside, the app is just not very good to use. It's a bit glitchy and laggy, and it's also a bit complicated for someone who is new, and I'm guessing that if you are looking for an app to start investing, you're probably not like a very experienced investor, and you would probably want something a lot more simple. I also feel like Interactive Brokers is aimed at people with really big portfolios, like in the multi-millions, in the hundreds of millions. I feel like Interactive Brokers' audience is probably like clients with like $10 million around that in an investment account sort of thing. So I feel like that's their target audience, because even when you look at like their fee structure, they are clear about the fact that they do charge like fees on trades and everything. So even in their fee structure, you'll see that the different like tiers are like in the hundreds of millions and the hundreds of thousands and the millions, and it's like these kind of numbers. It's not really aimed at like, you know, some kid using their pocket money to like buy a few shares here and there, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's no like, it's not like you have to have hundreds of millions to have an account with them, but like it's just aimed, I mean, someone with that kind of portfolio would probably be considered like an accredited investor. I guess this would be for someone with a bit more experience. And while the other apps claim to be no commission and stuff like that, they might still take a little bit on the spread, which for someone trading like small amounts, it might not even be noticed, but for someone who's investing millions and tens of millions, they're probably gonna every little amount of money like accounted for and everything. So that way, Interactive Brokers, they lay out everything, how much they charge per share and what percentage they take and all this stuff. Last time I checked, they also seem to have some inactivity fee and some like membership fee if you have the pro account. So generally it's aimed at someone who is willing to spend a little bit more. The other good thing about Interactive Brokers is that you could pretty much have an account with them from any country in the world, pretty much. You could have an account with them, but then also funding the account takes like days. It's not like instant from Apple Pay or an instant bank transfer. It's like a wire transfer takes a few days, and I personally would find that a bit annoying. Number 2 on the list is eToro. eToro is a really well-known app. So eToro also works in many countries around the world, like the UK, the US, I think, countries in the Middle East, Europe. I don't know, it works like in a lot of places, so it's good for that. They do also offer like crypto for those who want it, although I think the crypto on it is not like you're buying the actual coin. You're just investing in like paper version of the crypto or a contract of it or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really interested in buying crypto like that, but they are a little bit limited on which stocks they have and stuff like that. But generally, what anyone would want to find, they'll pretty much find it there. It's not really an issue. Platform is fairly user friendly. It's not too bad. It's like a social network mixed with an investment app. Apparently no fees. There's only like $5 when you want to like withdraw. Overall, it just does the job. Fairly easy to set up an account and everything. Interactive Brokers was a bit of a hassle to like set up. Not really, not like as bad as Tasty Trade, but you know what I mean. Number 1 for me, Trading 212. That is my main app that I use for my main portfolio, and I just love how user friendly it is, how everything is just clean. It's like as if it's been made by like Apple or something, you know. It's just clean, simple, nice big buttons. I just like that, you know, and it has lots of stocks and ETFs, and they keep adding like more and more from different countries. You can find like stocks from like European countries, UK, America, I think even like some like Hong Kong and stuff like that. eToro and Trading 212 also have like CFDs and futures and stuff like that, but not options. eToro and Trading 212 are also easy to fund. You can do instant bank transfers. Trading 212 also lets you fund it through Apple Pay, and it's also one of the simplest and cleanest apps out there, like especially if you're new to investing and you're just getting started. You want something like Trading 212 that's just simple, basic, you know, everything is where you want it sort of thing. You don't want something like Interactive Brokers where you just get lost and you give up and think, you know what, investing is not for me. So Trading 212 is just very easy, you know, you just buy, select how many shares, and you're done pretty much. Interactive Brokers asks you like limit order, market order, this. Trading 212 is just, you can put these settings if you want, but Interactive Brokers, it gives you like a whole like form when you buy a share or anything. Trading 212, you just quickly buy and sell very quickly. I just love how smooth it is. The platform is actually based on Interactive Brokers, sort of like their backing or something is Interactive Brokers. And these are all, as far as I know, like FCA approved and everything. Your money is pretty much safe there. Also has like an ISA account like separate that you can do. Anyway, eToro and Trading 212, I've put like referral links in the link in my description. You can get like free shares if you use my link, and then you can even share your link with friends and get free shares. Interactive Brokers doesn't have anything like that from what I know, because it's just like, I don't know, I guess the people with hundreds of millions don't need $10 worth of shares. Apart from these top 3, there is also Webull, which is decent, but like the UK version is not the same as the American version, so it doesn't have like options and stuff like that. So overall, I feel like it's just like a little bit of like, it is a little bit more complicated than like Trading 212 and eToro. And even though I have like a couple years experience in investing, I still just prefer like a simple app. I don't need like all these different things. I just want to quickly buy and sell, and you know. And I think because I'm just used to it, because I just used it from like the beginning, so I'm just accustomed to it, and I just feel comfortable with using it as well. Let me know if you've tried any of these apps, if you agree with what I'm saying, if you have a different opinion, or if you know any other app that we should look into. That's all for this video, and make sure you like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.